Hey Vikings, and in this video is a request that some people are saying it's better to use this gold button here rather than using the apply all button. So people are saying that pressing this gold button is better than going out and buying a coffer for the same amount of price and then using the apply all type of thing. So I'm going to do a test on that, and then later on in the video, when that test is over, I'll be back on at a later time to check something which I think is where people may be getting confused. So I'll do a test then, and then we'll have a full conclusion. But anyway, let's get started. So then, yes, as you can see, I'm here again in pink. If we remember, I think a few months ago, I did a video about 15-day boosts and the huge coffer, and why the huge coffer was better. And I also slightly touched the subject of this gold button here in that video. But now I'm going to go into more detail, and this is going to be kind of uncut to start with. There is going to be a cut later on, but I'll explain that as we go along. Because I'm going to do two tests here, but I'm going to do this uncut so you can see me doing the calculations. I've got my calculator up on my phone, so we will go along as we go. So if you remember in that video a while back, I said that the coffer, the huge coffer of boosts, gives 16 days and 4 hours, and I've got this written down here just so I know. I'm going to be writing a few more things down as we go along, but basically this is how I work this out. So this here says 11.7 million. This is the cost of these boosts here that are on the apply all. So your 15 days, 283 of them, 2 7 days, 1 8 hour, and 2 60 minutes basically. That is the cost of that specifically. But we're going to work this out. So now I'm just going to make a note here. So as we can see on here, we've got a 15 day. We've got 283 of them. So I'm making a note. 7 days we have 2. 8 hour we have 1. And 60 minute we have 2. Okay, so I've made a note of that. Now what we're going to go do is going to look at the cost of those, not including the coffer just yet, we'll get back to that. The actual cost of those boosts in gold. So for 15 days it's 41,500. For 7 days it is 20,000. For 8 hours it costs 1,300, and for 60 minutes, so a 1 hour boost costs 340. Okay, so this is fairly easy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to calculate the total cost of those right now. So just give me a moment. So 41,500 for the 15-day boost, and we need 283 of them. So 283 times by 41,500. That equals 11.744,500. So for the 2 7 days, that's only going to be 40,000. So 40,000. And then there's 1 8 hour, which is 1,300, and then 2 of the 60 minutes at 340 each. That means 680. Okay, so let me add them to it. So I've got the figure of the 11,744,000. So we want to add 40,000. We want to add 1,300, and then we want to add 680, which comes to 11,786,480, which is the exact figure of what this will be in gold. That is that figure there of the 11.7. Obviously it doesn't say the specific, but when you do it on a smaller scale, you kind of understand where they're getting that figure from. So that's just the cost of those boosts. That's not including the cost of coffers. So 11.786. So let's go and look at what we would get if we were to buy a huge coffer to the value of 11,786. We'll get it down to that. So let's see what 300 is. Nope. Let's try 290. No, let's try 280. No, it's going to need to go up a little bit than that. 282. Okay, so let's say 282. So for 282, it would cost 12,000 more, basically. That's nothing. So we would get 282 of the huge coffers for pretty much the same price. So 11.798880. So we know we get 282. Now remember I said at the beginning, these huge coffers, when you add up the 7 days, the 3 days, the 24s, 15 hours, the 8 hours, the 3 hours, when you add all that up, you get a total of 16 days and 4 hours. So if it costs that much for 282, which is just one less than the 283 of the 15-day boosts. So let's just work this out. So I need to go, right, what am I working out here? So 16 hours. So 282 times by 16. We'll forget the 4 hours. 16 days and 4 hours. We'll forget the 4 hours. We'll just say it's 16 days. So that works out as, I'm trying to work out, have I done this maths right here? So 16 hours. So if we were to buy 282 of them at 16 days, we will get a total of 4,512 days worth of boosts. So let's go back to the troops here. So we've got so 283 times 15 is 4,245 days. We've then got 2 7 days, so we'll go plus 14, and then we've got an 8 hour and 2 1 hours. We will ignore them, there's no point. So we're at 4,259. So for the exact cost, or what it costs in gold here, is basically you're spending 4,259 days. Okay. Whereas if you was to buy the huge coffer for the same amount of cost, only what I said, 12,000 gold more, you're actually getting 4,512 days. So let's say, so 4,512 minus the figure of what it would cost in gold if we were to press the gold button, you're getting an extra 253 days. If you don't press that gold button, you're getting an extra 253 days of boosts. That proves it there. This gold button is not better than buying the huge coffer. However, I believe I know where people are getting confused. And I think people are getting confused because of the training day and the effective cost on boost. So what I am going to do is I am going to, that's the wrong button, we'll go back onto the training. Let's just, you know what, I'm gonna apply all. I'm gonna get rid of this now. So here we go. So we're now slightly getting onto the second part, but there will be a cut because I've got to come back on in about 2 hours, but it'll still be in the same video, guys. So we need to get what 15 days of how much T1s cost in exactly 15 days here. So 2 weeks 1 day we need, so let's keep going until that hits 2 weeks and 1 day. Okay, so I don't know what we're at. Oh, wrong one. Right, so it's not 790,000, is it 795,000? 800,000 then, let's see what that gets us to. Right, we're still not there. 810,000. No. 850,000. Okay, so we're beyond that, so 840,000. So 835,000. See guys, when you do it uncut it is more difficult. So 825,000. Oh, wrong button. Okay, so it has to be 830-ish. Okay, so there we go. 2 weeks 1 day. Let's make it, let's click down a little bit until that turns, let's go 829,000. 828,000. 827,000. Have I just totally messed this up? 825,000. See guys, I did this wrong, didn't I? It's 827,000. Okay, so 828,000. See guys, I was typing wrong. Okay, so that's at that. And that's at that. So let's go add 500. Wrong. 27,500. 50, sorry. Let's try 40. Okay, so here we go. There we go. For exactly 15 days would be 802,741. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video here. There's going to be a little cut. We'll get that. Look, you see, it's just gone down below 15 days, so we know what's going on. So we've got that number. I've written it down. I've got it ready, and there'll be a little cut to this video. I'm sorry that it is going on long, but I want to make sure that what I've just said is correct, and the boosts are nothing to do with it, basically. So we've got this number, and I'll be back in just a little bit. So I'll see you in just a second. And we're back. We were waiting for the daily boost to end, which they have done now. It took a while, but there's new boosts on. There's no troop training boost, and no of the time boost basically. So let's go take a look. So 802,741 was the number, what was exactly 15 days. That's for T1s. So let's train them. Now go back here. Let's type in that number of 802,741, and now it's at 3 weeks, which means anybody who was trying to say that the gold was better because of the boosts is wrong. So basically this has just fully confirmed that what I have just shown you in that first part of the video, how the coffers are much better than the time boosts. Well, there's your answer. Get the coffers, basically. So yeah guys, that is it for this video. The conclusion is very clear, and obviously I did it a little bit longer on purpose. I wanted you to all see exactly how I was working these things out, so there's clearly no discrepancy in anyone trying to say that I've done it wrong. And you guys can do the test for yourself if you need to, but it is very clear that if you want to be more effective with spending your gold, then spend that gold on coffers. Don't spend the gold on training. Do not do that. And obviously this gold button's different, but I mean this gold button here, don't do it, guys. It's not worth it. It is absolutely not worth it. But yeah, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please do share this video with everybody you know. When we're close to getting into level 2 streamer program, so please get sharing. And that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time. See ya.